Alright, let's see. The Temple of Anubis has been chosen for the last man. And let's see how 3G is going to handle Faster Cloud. And let's see how ShaggyMcShag is going to handle that irritating, annoying Symmetra.
Okay, so Symmetra is okay on the first point, Temple of Anubis. Actually, on the second point as well. But I'm surprised they chose 2 CP because a lot of people like to avoid 2 CP. Generally, because once you get through the first point and when you're attacking the second point, the defenders have the defender's advantage, which means that the defenders will respawn faster and will go to not will respawn faster, but you will be able to reach the point. So I said, you will want to generally avoid 2 CP, especially at the second point, just because the defenders will come to the point first compared to the offensive. So you have to wipe them, like on a full team wipe, and have to defend very well the point as the offensive team, or you take one tick by one tick. But a lot of people like to take it like in one shot because it's like the cool thing. They don't like to go one tick by one tick by one tick.
So this will be the first point to be played in the game, in the map, and usually you'll see the high ground at the platform over there being taken by the defenders. We see a McCree pick coming out from Faster Club, and definitely that pesky Symmetra chose by Bastion. Oh, we see a Torbjorn as well, and Orisa. It's a pretty effective combo. There's Orisa protecting that top turret.
So ShaggyMcShag going with possibly with a double main tanks again. We discussed earlier that it really puts a strain on the like it really hurts the support because tanks generally have a larger HP pool, so really takes a lot of time to heal them to full HP.
Yeah.
On defense, Symmetra and Torbjorn, the typical things you see in solo queue.
Something we call the cancer comp.
Yeah, the cancer comp. But it should be okay with a dive like a Winston. I would really want to have like a Diva instead of a Reinhardt, but it seems like they're not able to.
And
that's why you should have a Diva. The point of the Diva is to dive in and defense matrix the monkey.
Faster Cloud is gonna get a soldier here, and he instantly gets bursted down. Looks like ShaggyMcShag has to back off, but they chose to push forward. And no one's handling the soldier. Soldier's pretty good right now.
The Silang wasn't able to amp speed, amp heal, so everyone died, and he still tried to fight the soldier, which is pretty surprising. Because we mentioned earlier that the healer's job is to heal, not to deal damage.
We'll see the Symmetra Hulk coming up soon. If he chooses to use the shields, it'll be like 325, 350? 350 damage for his team. Oh, it looks like he's coming up for the shields. And shield gen, yeah, his squishies, although originally they're 200 health, they have 75 from her shield generator, and another 75 from the Torbjorn turrets. So it's gonna be quite crazy for the other team to take them down.
Yeah, they really become really tanky afterwards.
Yeah, the squishy heroes become like a tank health.
Yeah. and it's not just the squishy heroes. It's like everyone has an armor and a shield.
Yep, and armor reduces damage that you take in this game. So let's see how effective they're gonna play. ShaggyMcShag is gonna handle this situation.
What the?
And it's a cleanup.
That's actually disgusting. Well, it seems like it's gonna be a comfortable win. Defense from the side of.
Yeah, and we have the Zarya out on the on J King. He's pretty quiet as a tank this game. The past few games as well, but
yeah,
effective nonetheless.
Well, he does have a Graviton Surge, and Grav is one of the strongest ultimates in Overwatch.
Yeah, possibly one of the strongest.
Right, possibly one of the strongest.
And he catches
Oh.
only the monkey. D.Va flies into the grab. She's gonna get eaten up right here. The rest of the team, without the tanks, just wait behind, eating the damage.
That was really unfortunate for J King. He wanted to grab everyone, but then the monkey put down his shield, and then the grab just got stuck in the
Well,
shield.
it's pretty good play from Debris Bits. Actually.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't really need to take everyone in, but then that's what he intended it to be, but it didn't turn out what he expected it to be.
yeah. So
but-
we have a double out.
Oh, what?
Bastion out from top. His turret is not being too effective, and he decides to pop his out.
Oh no, the Symmetra gonna die.
Symmetra goes down actually, but you do know that she has a.
He has a shield gen, so there's no teleport for them.
And Soldier pops his out, taking out Pharah. Are they gonna be enough?
I think they should be enough for them. They aim the Mercy first.
They're gonna target the Mercy here.
The tire comes out.
Junkrat Tire gets the Mercy.
Oh no.
ShaggyMcShag trying to clean up the point.
I think
Not being very effective.
Oh.
They finally take out the Soldier,
Get
and
punched in
they're
the face.
possibly gonna take the point.
The problem with that play from Symmetra was that you could have crouched on the middle thing there, and then you could have dodged the self-destruct damage. But then he chose to try to run for a cover. Those little things really do matter a lot. In the end, you lost 1 DPS.
Originally, ShaggyMcShag looked like they were going for the fast push into the point, but decided not to. Looks like the Orisa out is spot here.
They do commit to it.
And the Lucio out has been popped. Lucio takes down the drum. Orisa is very low right here. Reaper is trying
matter.
his best to push.
It doesn't matter. They have to back off right now.
Yeah, but good enough they took out the
They took a shield
Centaur.
generator,
Yeah,
but still gets staggered. I guess worth it in the long run. But Symmetra does charge her ulti pretty fast.
pretty fast here. Fine. We
The
see 2 outs on both sides.
the Reaper gonna try and flank.
Yep, and Zara's coming out soon, and let's see how Faster Clock and TBD gonna use their outs effectively. Looks like Faster Clock pops his out right now. They're gonna use their wheel and see if you can pop.
They know where it is. Try to shoot it. Oh, get a sentry target. Consolation prize.
It's not effective. Symmetra takes out Pharah. Very unlikely kind of play. Reaper is just popping just chasing after the Mercy.
Mercy down. Oh,
Mercy down.
Mercy goes down.
And 3G is gonna hold this point.
ShaggyMcShag.
effectively.
ShaggyMcShag. Sephisis popped to a Valkyrie. Really questionable. Especially when the entire team died and then he popped the Valkyrie.
Yep, I guess their in-game caller has to be effective in telling them who to pop out in their fights. In professional teams, they do plan during the fight who's out to use and how to counter the other teams.
Self-destruct
And
comes
looks
out.
like self-destruct going in.
Catches
It's a very
3.
effective one! Catches 3 out! And the Zarya pops her out. Orisa
What
sits in the corner.
What is the grab though? Oh no.
It's a terrible grab.
This is gonna be a cap.
Looks like most of the opponent's team are down. They're gonna try and force the enemy out of the point. Pops both the butchers coming in. Mercy goes down. Killing off. Now they're gonna kill off the shield gen. Finally!
Well, it didn't really matter for the shield.
Oh no, what?
They got demacked.
That D-Mac that
Got a tire coming out.
Fire takes down Mei.
It's sleep.
And
The-
D.Va's trying to stay alive there. No, she goes down.
I think
It's still a messy fight. It still doesn't.
I
It's
think
still not clean at
the
all.
Triple G might be able to defend this. If
Given
they,
how staggered it has become.
yeah, they did take out the Diva,
Oh, and Mercy goes down. Tracer goes down.
but someone slept. Oh, nice wall.
Actually, it's not a very good wall.
No, they're-
Pharah has an advantage over there. But Zara is low. And she goes down.
Oh,
And they still continue cleaning out the point. Mei is using the wall to effectively
are they gonna? I think
hold the time.
yeah, they lost this.
Tracer gets taken out. Farah has been quite effective in this game. And
Yeah.
Faster Cloud on his Junkrat as well. He's gonna get another wheel soon to hold a point,
Really?
and they get a point.
Really unfortunate stuff. They didn't have a shield to block the self-destruct, which triggered the fight to...
Yeah, because they don't have main tank, 3G,
They did have a...
they have a Zara. Oh, they have a Mei.
They had an Orisa, right?
Did they?
I'm not sure actually.
Was that an Orisa? Yeah, they had Orisa.
Yeah,
but-
so nobody... it's either the shield... Because the shield you cannot actually displace on air. So like, the curve is not enough for you to crouch and go in the shield. Like it was the bomb was still high enough to sort of angle it in a way that you still can kill the person.
A lot of Orisa players that I've seen are rather selfish in terms of their shield. So they tend to shield themselves but not the team. You gotta watch out for your team, put that shield down. It can save your team in the long run, I believe.
Actually, the correct player was to shield your teammates, and then you harden. I think it's called. You press shift, and then you take 50% reduced damage, and then you ask the Mercy to heal you, or you just die, and then the Mercy just pops Valk and just rests the Orisa, cause Valkyrie charges pretty fast. So that was the correct play. I guess it was the selfish part from the Orisa.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the team comp that we discussed about actually, the Diva coming out finally from Debris Bits, and they're gonna run. So it's actually a pretty good comp, and
They know that the problem is
and 3G actually has the counter with the Zara. Zara is actually a pretty good counter to Diva with.
yeah, it's a free all charge, as you would say. Reinhardt, Zarya, one of the oldest combos or tank duos. Just bubble the Reinhardt, you get 40% charge.
Yeah, ShaggyMcShag goes for the. Actually, both teams go for that spray and pray technique. The bombs.
Well, you don't really need to aim, so
Yeah, there's no aim involved. Farah and Junkrat, and you see Junkrat trying to spam into the choke, taking out Mercy there.
that was really problematic from the Mercy. The Mercy wasn't behind the Reinhardt. In the end, he had to punish for it.
Yeah, in this team comp actually, if you want to ignore the Farah first, pop the rest of the team, and then the Diva can just fly up to the Farah to kill them. The Junkrat actually doesn't have to handle her until later in the stage.
The Reinhardt goes down but gets rest up. The Junkrat goes down and gets rest up.
Zara is very low right there. Mercy might die trying to kill her. And Faster Cloud seems to be in a danger. And a very, very big view coming out from
what?
Pyrocon.
I don't even know what happened there. It's just a tire that killed everyone, and somehow the straight fires killed everyone else.
With Junkrat, fights tend to become very, very
Yeah, it's like you're flying around just shooting grenades and stuff.
I personally don't like the current meta of the Junkrat, but
Well, yeah, it's like a bit. It's like the Mercy back in the days where it was too low skill cap, but it was still really highly effective.
yeah. So you see the Pyrocon Junkrat actually alone over here. He can actually be taken out.
Can be punished, yeah, but
he can be punished, but
nobody
looks like they don't
really
punish
decides
him.
to.
Let's see if Faster Cloud uses his ult to punish them.
They're coming from the
Don't you find it funny that Farah's bombs cannot hurt her, but not Junkrat? And big ults come out,
This is a clean wipe.
and it's a clean wipe. Looks like the
The
point's gonna get capped here.
Actually, it might not. Oh, it is. Okay.
And looks like we're going for the third
The
round.
time difference is 5 minutes.
It's huge time difference.
This is actually pretty impressive from the side of Triple G, mainly because 2 CP is really difficult to. I mentioned earlier that you have to team wipe them or you have to stagger one by one, like one tick by one tick. In the end they got a very good grab, I think. Did they get a good grab?
Yeah, they're pretty good graph.
Yeah,
and Farah out.
and then team wipe them, which caused them to win the entire round.
Secure the objective.
I guess I was lucky. They didn't have the other side didn't have a Diva, or did they?
Secure the objective.
The
Yes.
Diva should have known the grab was coming and should have blocked it.
At certain levels, it's really difficult to predict it sometimes.
Yeah.
And as a diva, when you use your matrix, sometimes it's ineffective and you don't see the fights coming in.
Yeah. I mean, it's easier said than done.
Yeah,
but
so it's a pretty much a mind game between the Zarya and the D.Va. Yeah, and looks like J King in that fight got an advantage. And we see the standard.
Standard Torbjorn Symmetra.
Once again, the cancel comb really hard to get through if you are ineffective. Certain teams manage to push through it quite fast. Oh, finally a Genji pick down here. TPT instead of his Pharah, he chose to go for a Genji.
Normally don't see a Genji because the Genji skill cap is pretty high. Not saying that these people are bad, but it's pretty difficult to use a Genji. But on the other hand, they have a Symmetra. Symmetra really counters the Genji. And
He's getting burned without. He's not taking out the turrets at all. And actually, the Mercy goes down very fast. No one's hurting the soldier. He's low, and
he's down. Nice charge to a monkey.
John Smith charges through the monkey. John Smith has been very flexible all his games, playing tank, playing
heal, playing DPS, playing all the rounds that the team needs.
And looks like we have one last push coming down from ShaggyMcShag.
Really low John Smith.
And TBT decides to run him by himself.
Oh!
Smashed instantly by John Smith.
He was really impatient. He should just wait for his team.
Yeah, his team could have got on the point altogether. Let's see if Faster Cut can be effective here.
Try to wait for Symmetra. Headshot!
And he cleans out the Symmetra, not being able to put down his turrets.
They might be able to get this point. Oh, yes, not. Did I?
This is a flashbang.
Did I? Bam bam! Oh,
And
no!
John Smith denies the dead eye. He's been denying so many people right now. John Smith playing out of his mind right now.
You know, it's really easy to counter a McCree. Really easy. You just need to hold a shield right in front of him.
Yeah, but no, just hammer to the face.
Yeah, it's hammer to the face. Like, yeah, like never mind that, dude. Just hammer your face. It's good stuff coming up from Triple G.
Yeah, and John Smith definitely showing he's the last year's supposed champion.
Supposed, I guess it will be this year's champion.
He's definitely fighting to be this year's champion, man. Oh, it looks like he's going for D.Va now. Really flexible player, playing anything his team needs him to be. And we see he's going for the Pharah.
Opting for the Pharah.
Yeah, they're going back to the same composition just now. Actually, the Zenyatta has been quite effective for them. Pharah deals 180 damage.
I mean, you can be. I mean, this Bastion named player can be effective on anything except Symmetra. on attack, like.
Well, we haven't seen him go with Bastion.
Well, we don't know. Seems like ShaggyMcShag opting for the Torbjorn, Moira,
and Ryan. It's like super shield for the turret.
Yeah. But it still has the two main tanks, so it really puts a strain on the healers.
Yep. And we gotta see whether Faster Clock gotta handle this John Smith effectively. He has to handle the
Pharah.
Not only the Pharah, as well as the Widow.
Yeah. I guess you don't need to handle the Pharah.
See if he can pop the Mercy over here. He's gonna try and
the Torbjorn turret killing everyone. He was playing really close up front. Really risky.
And the Torbjorn turret
really risky for the Orisa too.
Charging out so much outcharge for Torbjorn.
So what do you what?
Oh, what a headshot out to Mercy by the Torbjorn. Torbjorns aren't useless, you know.
So this is the correct move from the Triple G. They swap to a dive where you can destroy the turret first. They should just back off first, wait for the molten core to run down, and dive in afterwards.
The Torbjorn Molten Core is popped there because his turret is low, and it's gonna be quite effective at this point.
The turret's gonna
go down. Winston,
Oh, no.
John Speed was very careless there, but he's getting rest by Mercy from below. The wheel comes out. They're gonna spread out, takes out the turret and Torbjorn. Let's see if Faster Clock can handle the enemies here.
I think Triple G should still.
Oh, he pops the Zenyatta.
Have to go back. The Triple G has to go back.
3G has to return. They only have one. Who's that is
they're being
far away, and yeah, it looks like they have to regroup right now.
they're being really impatient right now. They should just wait a bit, like wait for 6 ults and they should go in.
They have 3 outs now. They're gonna have five outs coming up soon.
I mean, they can only have 5. Widow ult is not actually an ult.
Oh yeah, let's say 4. It's gonna be 4 because Junk's
Yeah.
out is still far.
They should just wait for the grab and the tire.
Oh, and
Well, it seems like doesn't need to.
Buster
come to
Cloud
go
is
down.
getting very, very low. He's gonna pop his high noon here.
Oh.
Not very effective. Zenyatta pops his out. Mercy gets flashbang. He doesn't take the Mercy out. Junkrat kills Moira. Moira gets
Oh,
revived.
they
And
3G.
3G looks like they're.
Flashbang. Flashbang the Mercy. Kill the Mercy.
Oh, it's such a mess.
Oh
He
my
can't get the
God.
Mercy in time.
Nice.
Molten Core gets popped. Molten Core's not very effective here.
I mean, he's just hammering.
Silent tries his hardest,
Qualities.
keeps his team alive with his ult. It's quite effective, he's staying alive. Mercy rest,
Oh,
and
no.
Imperaton
It's really
raining down the damage with his Junkrat.
Really too much.
And looks like the fight is almost over. They're just gonna clean up, and the point is gonna lose. They're gonna lose the point.
You just saw
3G.
why Junkrat is really OP.
Yeah,
Just break down the shield, just spam anywhere you want and you still get a kill.
Yeah, you just need to spam in a certain direction, and
Just like
boom, people just
whatever.
die. Blizzard, fix please.
Oh, this is a grab that come out, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy
it's
grab.
not.
No, it's just a normal kill shots.
Oh, so they won without a grab. Wait, oh, this
No,
defense.
this was a different
Defense,
fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and John Smith has been really, really effective in this game.
Oh, J King, 23 high energy kills. Impressive.
Impressive. And it looks like the whole set goes to 3G.
So
John
3
Smith shows how hungry he is for that title,
title
losing it last year.
because you had to go home.
Yeah, sadly.
Pretty stupid reason to lose a championship. But it's whatever. I guess he's gonna win it this time around.
Yeah, so
To
you
solve
can
the
see the Junkrat's super effective in every single game. Every team choosing Junkrat.
no skill required.
Yeah, but seems like 3G was able to shut down
Faster clock.
Faster Cloud. Yeah, he doesn't seem so effective this time.
Yeah. The thing is that they were actually I'm not sure how they dealt with Faster Clock, but it seemed like they were all aiming for the Faster Clock somewhat to get him low enough. Then like somewhat like a stray bullet would kill him.
Alright, so we are heading into an ongoing game right now.